Hello everyone, today I'm again here with a video for Standard 5. The topic of this video is countable and uncountable nouns. Before starting this topic, I would just like you all to recapitulate about nouns. As we have already studied, noun is the name of a person, place, thing or an idea. We can also say that noun is a naming word. Now let's have a look at few pictures. Here in this picture, we can see that there are some books kept on the table. As we can see books and we can even touch them. So we can say that book is a noun. So my dear students, can you count the number of books here? Yes, there are 9 books kept on the table. Now let's have a look at another picture. Here in this picture, there is some sugar kept on the table. Now we can see sugar, we can touch sugar, even we can taste them. But can you count the number of sugar here? No. We cannot count the number of sugar here, although sugar is a noun. So, after looking at both the pictures, we can understand that nouns can either be countable or uncountable. Now, let's study in details about countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns. Countable nouns are things which we can count. So all the nouns which we can count in numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 are countable nouns. They can be singular or plural. For example, if it is 1, then we can say 1 book. If it is more than 1, then 2 books. Countable nouns take the articles a and the and words such as many, a few, a large number of before them. So all the nouns which are countable, we can add articles like a and the before them, and some words like many, a few and large number of before them. For example, a dog, an umbrella, the picture, many potatoes, a few girls and large number of companies. Now let's study about uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns name things which cannot be counted. So all the nouns which we cannot count in terms of numbers are known as uncountable nouns. They are always singular and have no plural forms. For example, tea, juice, milk, rice. Now here, for example, we have taken tea. So we cannot say 1 tea, I want 1 tea, or I want 1 sugar or 2 rice. We cannot count them in numbers. We do not use a or n before uncountable nouns. That means articles like a or n are not used before uncountable nouns. They take some, much, a little, a large number of before them. So we can add words like some, much, a little, a large number of before uncountable nouns. For example, I want some milk, much water, a little sugar, a large amount of butter. These words can be added before uncountable nouns. So we can understand that all the nouns which can be counted are countable nouns, whereas all the nouns which cannot be counted are known as uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are always in singular and plural forms, whereas uncountable nouns are always singular and they do not have any plural form. We can use articles like a and the with countable nouns, whereas we do not use articles a or n before uncountable nouns. There are few things which we should remember. Collective nouns such as team, herd, crowd are also countable nouns. Both countable and uncountable nouns take some, a lot of and any before them. So the words like some, a lot of and any are used before countable as well as uncountable nouns. For example, some books. Here book is a countable noun, so we have used some before books as well as some before sugar, which is an uncountable noun. Similarly, a lot of students as well as a lot of money, any seat, any sugar. Uncountable nouns are often abstract ideas. Abstract ideas, the things which cannot be touched, like love, freedom, education, luck, health, beauty, music, thunder, they are uncountable nouns. Sometimes uncountable nouns are made of smaller parts like sugar, rice, flour, sand, dust, traffic and glass. Suppose I bought a kilogram of sugar. Now we should count them in smaller part. Like I cannot say I want 1 sugar or 2 sugar. Rather I can say that I want 1 spoon of sugar. So these are the smaller parts. Some foods like bread, fish, meat, chocolate and cheese. We can say I want a piece of cheese. I want a piece of chocolate. Liquids and gases like water, milk, wine, coffee, rain, air, smoke, blood, fog are uncountable nouns. Materials like wood, glass, paper, gold, silver, ice, iron, cotton, wood, steel, these are uncountable nouns. But sometimes there are some exceptions. Like if we'll take the example of stone, if I say the man threw a stone on the dog, so here I can count the stone. Here so stone is used as a countable noun because I have used the article a before stone. But if I'll say houses on hills are made up of stones, so here the word stone is used as an uncountable noun because it is used as a material for making houses. So there are some words which have exceptions. Be careful, there are few words which are always termed as uncountable in English language like furniture, advice, work, news, information, language and money. When we talk about furniture, I can say that there are many furniture in my house, but I cannot say there is 1 furniture or 2 furniture in my house. Rather I can say that there are 5 chairs, there are 6 tables in my house. Although they are furniture, but I cannot say that there is 1 furniture or 2 furniture in my house. They are always termed as uncountable. Use of the before uncountable nouns. We use the before uncountable nouns only when it is clear which thing are being referred to. Now when we use the before uncountable nouns like milk, sugar, rice, it should only be used when we are specifically talking about special things like the milk in the jug is very hot. Here we have added the before milk because we are talking about that milk which is in the jug. We do not use the before uncountable nouns when we are talking about something in general. So when we talk about something in general, we do not use the before the uncountable noun. For example, milk is good for health. Here we are talking about milk is in general. Here the sentence milk is good for health is just a normal statement. So we have not added the before the uncountable noun. Now quantifying uncountable nouns. Now if we want to quantify the uncountable nouns, so if we want to talk about the quantity of uncountable nouns, we use a or an plus countable noun plus of plus uncountable noun. For example, if we want to talk about rice, if we want to quantify rice, we use a plus plate plus of plus rice. It becomes a plate of rice or 2 plates of rice. A spoon of sugar or 5 spoons of sugar. In this way we can quantify the uncountable nouns. Now let's study about how many and how much. We use how many with countable nouns to form questions like how many oranges are there in the basket? How many children are there in the playground? So here oranges and children are countable nouns, so we have used many before them. We use how much with uncountable nouns to form question like how much milk do we have in the fridge? How much oil do we need to add? Here the nouns like milk and oil are uncountable, so we have used much before them. So many is used with countable nouns whereas much is used with uncountable nouns. My dear students, most of the time many of the students gets confused between many and much. Most of the time they don't realize that they have used much with countable and many with uncountable noun. So here I am going to share a trick with you all which will help you to recognize where to put many and where to put much. Now my dear students, when you look at the word many, in this word there is an used So an is used with countable nouns. So it should be in your mind that we use an with countable nouns. So many will be used with countable nouns. When we are talking about much, the word much, please look at it carefully. The word much, uc is there in between m and h. So the word uc resembles uncountable. So wherever there is uncountable noun, we will use much. Why much? Because UC is there. Why many with countable? Because AN is there. AN resembles countable, whereas UC resembles uncountable. So I hope this will help you a lot when you will get confused between many and much. I hope you like the video. Thank you.